That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Milwaukee Black Talk lives here on 101.7 FM and 1510 AM, W269DL Milwaukee, and WGKB Waukesha.
The views and opinions of the hosts and guests of this program are of their own and not a reflection of Milwaukee Black Media or 101.7 The Truth. Good afternoon, Milwaukee. You're tuned in to The Lunch Break on 101.7 The Truth, where everything is an option on the menu.
And one thing about me, I'm a tough cookie, but I know what I can't do, and I'm not suffering. All right, I fought my whole life. I'm all right.
Excuse me, Cletus. Hoppo, who this man?
Yeah, I wasn't doing it. So I was like, I'm not paying $1,000 to sleep on somebody's couch.
Grab your lunch, hit send on that email, and get ready for the best hour of your day.
My way of thinking is that the parents do all they can, but once the kids leave out that door, whatever have you, they make their own decisions. I don't care if you're 9 or 99, it's still your decision about the situations that you get involved yourself in.
We talking about taxpaying citizens who look into their taxes. Look into this. We talking about elected officials doing backdoor deals, and somehow she still want to blame immigrants. That's what we talking about right now. We following the money, and you still want to blame black people and immigrants and welfare and all of these things for policies and backdoor deals that put poor people in worse position.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studio at the 3rd Street Market Hall.
Like you said, they want to pad their pockets, but they need a reason to push things through. And I guess the low-hanging fruit is, okay, well, this is a problem, right? Y'all want to fix the problem, and they just hope nobody looks into it like, wait, when did food trucks become an issue?
Here are your hosts, Ray Nitty and Maybe Shannon.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? How y'all feeling? It is your boy, Ray Nitty, and my homegirl, Maybe Shannon, on the lunch break on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Shannon, how you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling great. Before I get the yapping, let me tell y'all. Okay. Go ahead, like, follow, subscribe on YouTube at 101.7 The Truth. Make sure you head over to Facebook. Follow The Lunch Break on Facebook. Follow Ray Nitty on @Ray Nitty on all platforms. And me, Maybe Shannon, all platforms. And you know what you need to do when you follow me? Wish me a happy birthday. I got my new wig on. Call me Beyonce. Yeah, that's all. Hey, that's what I wanted to get to. No.
Man, happy. She said, we ain't gonna wait for Ray to wish happy. I'm wishing myself happy birthday. Happy birthday, Shannon. Happy birthday, Shannon, man. Hope everybody is making sure that they tune in and wish Shannon a happy birthday. She brought the wig out for us today. Appreciate you.
I did. I was like, you know what y'all deserve? Y'all deserve to see the Beyonce joint or whatever. Let me bring the Beyonce wig out for the boys. And hey, y'all, dang.
Did you name it yet? Did you name the wig?
This Beyonce.
Beyonce. You
y'all
named
asked what I'm going to name it Beyonce or whatever.
Beyonce.
You know, y'all asked. Now I'm like, dang, I got to start naming my wig. Even the boys at the radio station know you supposed to name your wig. So now I'm got to be more responsible.
Man.
Responsible wig owner.
Busy responsible wig owner is hilarious. We got a very busy day today. Huge busy day today. Once again, 2-848-4. I'm tripping. Once again, 833-212-1017 is the number to call. 833-212-1017 is the number to call. You can text that phone number as well if you can't, if you don't have the time to actually call, you can send a text. If you want to text happy birthday to Shannon as well. On the line, we'll get that on. Shouts out to
you want to cash at me, I'll drop that later. Don't worry.
I'll
now.
Shannon is on one today. She got an Ethernet cord. She's showing out today. Shouts out to Vanessa. 7693 said, happy birthday, princess. Shouts out to Jasmine West. She says, hey, y'all, let's go. Birthday wig. First man 414, happy birthday. Happy birthday anniversary, sister. Okay, yeah. How y'all doing today, man? We got a very, very interesting show, man. Few things we're gonna talk about. We do have Dave Hollister from Black Arts Fest, who's headlining Black Arts Fest MKE, calling in today at in a little bit actually. And I do want to talk about the burner. I do want to talk about the burner account. I'm gonna talk about it. I gotta talk about it, right? We gotta be.
Listen,
we gotta
you
be.
gotta.
First of all,
you got to.
the views and opinions of this show, the lunch break, and Ray Nitty,
That
maybe
might need
Shannon.
to be a drop for us.
It's actually in the beginning of the show. But the views and opinions expressed on this show does not reflect the views and opinions of Black Media Trust or Civic Media. These are the views and opinions Milwaukee Black Media. These are the views and opinions of Regenio Alejandro Boynes and Shannon. I don't know your last name, Shannon. So
They don't need to know all of that.
I'm a
It ain't
Alejandro.
like yours anyway.
Sherwin is like,
Look,
that's your name?
Alejandro.
Yeah, Regenio Alejandro Boynes. These are the views of me. Sherwin is waiting too. Sherwin never waits this long. He never waits this long, bro. Sherwin is out the door. So we also gonna talk about what's happening in Madison as well. And we do want to talk about what we said we were going to talk about, mental health and the importance of therapy in the Black community. And we're going to talk about, Shannon, what you doing for your birthday today, man. So.
It's my birthday.
How much time we got? We got a little time before we come. Okay, 6 minutes. So, burner account, let's get it out the way, right? If you haven't heard, you saw some posts that went out about David Crowley and a burner account that a group of homies had access to. Yes, a group of homies had access to this account. Initially, it started up for promotions. Used it for club promotions. If you was a part of that time back in 2010 and 2011, 2014 era, you know, we was promoting many nightclubs. And social media was just starting to bubble. And Crowley was the youngest of us who understood social media a little bit more, so he was asked to create an account. Others had access to that account. Everybody did not, everybody wasn't mature. Some people posted some immature things on said account, all right? And he also expressed some things with me on that account as well, where he tagged me in it, where he was talking about his parental, his parental journey with thinking he had a kid that wasn't his, and he shared that on there. So yes, it was an account. A few people had access to it. Few people posted on it, and unfortunately, some members are no longer with us, and I had to call one of the homies, the mother of his child, before I spoke about this, because I think it is important that we, respect certain people that aren't here. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the truth about it all. And the truth is, these was so long ago. So long ago. I didn't even remember all of the details. You know what I mean?
They talk about it like it was him as like a fully grown adult. And like I made the point yesterday, like you got 40-year-olds saying whatever on the internet and be like, well, it's social media. Like that was 15 years ago. Y'all do realize that my daughter was born in 2011. She's going to be 15.
Yeah, but all is fair. All is fair in politics.
Okay.
So touche. All is fair in politics, and I know, bro. Everybody that know, bro, and they know he would not say these things that they're trying to attest. And Yeah, so I'd like to know you all's thoughts, how do I want to phrase this? How do I want to phrase this, DJ Brother Z, the GOAT? How do I phrase this question for our listeners? How much grace do you give people from social media when they were younger? I think is that a fair question? How much grace do we give people from social media when we like it? Because there are so many situations happen where you have. I remember we had a pitcher from the Brewers who had a Twitter account, burner account, that ended up saying a bunch of things, and they just attested it to something racial or whatever the case may be. And some was just like, oh, it was when he was younger, he was a teen and so forth. And, people aren't the same as when they were 2010. So, that's my question. I posed it. Somebody said, what's up, cousin? A lot of happy birthdays in the chat. Anita Nicole, what up? She said, happy birthday. She said, what up, cousins? What up, y'all? 833-212-1017 is the number to dial. We got Dave Hollister calling in a few, but we talking to everybody here. They said, what did the pitcher account say and how old was he? The pitcher account, I don't remember it. Don't make me tell you a lie. I don't remember what the pitcher said, but it was derogatory terms. It was like using the N-word or something like that, but don't quote me on that. And once again, the views and opinions of this show are the views and opinions of Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon only. And that's a great question. Dylan says, are athletes held to the same standard as our political officials? That's a great question. So Shannon, what's your thoughts? Talk to me.
Like I said, it's like, what were y'all in y'all 20s? I'm a whole different person than who I was in my 20s. Like, even if it was the early mid 20s, and then 15 years ago, that ain't even like, even if you take away like, oh, y'all wasn't in y'all 20s, whatever, 15 years ago is a very long time. And like you said, when you're promoting clubs, it's a whole different cadence than when you're promoting politics and stuff like that. You very loose with what you're saying. It's just a different like persona you even put on. I don't know what was said on those accounts. I didn't really look into it, just because I feel like it's 15 years ago isn't something that should matter right now. You know what I'm saying? Especially on an account from what I've heard described as like a social media account for a bunch of friends that were promoting clubs.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna find nothing political on there that I'm looking for. So why would I be paying attention to that? And then just yesterday, a few days ago, when we talked about people from certain sides attacking you on social media, it was, it's just social media. But now we holding them accountable for some social media posts from 15 years ago, not an adult that's running for governor. We're holding somebody that was promoting clubs accountable for, you know what I mean? It's just not, and I personally don't feel like it matters right now. It just doesn't.
Yeah. So, and we was like, man, I think back then I was 24, maybe. I might have been 24.
Exactly.
I might have been 24.
Like when I was 24, I know I was full of it. You know what I'm saying? I would, man.
So yeah,
in our 20s making social media accounts and stuff, you gotta, man, what? People was clowning back then. People didn't understand the repercussions of social media and like the weight that it carried and stuff like that. And at 20-something, you don't know who you want to be or who you're going to become and what ways you should speak in public or what could be, held against you later. But
right. So yeah, man, that's the story behind it. And I try not to go too in depth because of, we do got a homie that was connected to it as well. And he's not here to say his piece, and I don't think it's that important of a thing, but I do think it was something that needed to be spoken about, especially by me, somebody who's been extremely vocal. So I can't, you know what I mean? I can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out to keep it a buck with you. But should we go to break real quick? Don't go anywhere, y'all. We'll be right back. This is the lunch break with Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon on The Truth.
Don't go anywhere. At Versity on King, we believe taking care of our community starts right here, together. Every day, neighbors step up to donate blood, helping save lives in Milwaukee and beyond. But Versity on King is more than a donor center. It's a place for health education, community connection, and support, especially for families facing conditions like sickle cell disease. When you donate blood, you're not just giving, you're showing up for your community. Visit versity.org/VersityOnKing to learn more or schedule your donation today. Versity on King, rooted in community, powered by hope.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the-right-seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
My birthday. Spending 100 racks on a new chain. Going domey, going insane. You can race with us, but it ain't safe. Going live on my birthday. Spending 100 racks on a new chain. Going domey, going insane. You can race with us, but it ain't safe.
What up, y'all? Welcome back. This is the lunch break with Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon. Happy birthday, Shannon.
Yeah. It's the birthday edition. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Yeah, Dutch Bros then gave me a free drink.
On the award-winning 101.7 The Truth, located in the heart of downtown, live from the American Family Insurance Studio. 833-212-1017 is the number to call. 833-212-1017 is the number to call. Call, wish happy birthday. Share your thoughts on what we was just talking about as well. And yeah, let's have a good time. We gonna
I want to know.
Go ahead, Shannon.
I want to know if anybody ever had a fake account. We could talk about that because I know most of these people have had a fake account. Stop playing crazy. Look, man, I might be getting jumped with the fake account I had in middle school. Look,
Man,
the whole class owed me my one.
I definitely you remember when Four Loko had just came out?
Dude, I've heard stories about that. What was going on? Y'all was on the Four Locos when y'all made that page.
No, I was about to say I definitely made like another chill out. I was definitely on I created a dang on a Four Loko account because at that time, you know, people was just like creating accounts fast just to get the popular account for a company or something and then try to sell it, sell the account to them. Four Loko ain't want nothing to do with that dang on account. It was like you can have that.
So
right. We'll be Four Loko too. Guru said, "This is crumbs. There's a rat upon the camp, and they are here offering cheese." Man, Guru, the views and opinions expressed on this show does not respect the views and opinions of. Right. We got the caller online. Caller, how you feeling?
I'm feeling really good, man. And happy birthday to Shannon today.
Hey.
Who is speaking wisdom
because in my opinion, what she just talked about is the growth of becoming a year older every year.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as whether it's an athlete or a politician, as long as the things that they are saying doesn't cross the line that Josh Hader did cross, that, if you're even at 15 saying certain racial epithet about other people and speaking in a very ornery and mean way, that might be a family tradition that would have to be examined.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are a lot of people who are raised to be, millions of them, to be a certain way against other people for real silly reasons, and that should be examined. But something that a single man, for example, will talk about, Ray, is different. Mr. Crawley definitely wasn't married at that time. So the way that you might discuss a party as a single man who's promoting a party is always going to be different. And only foolish voters or non-voters would make that be a disqualifying factor for Mr. Crawley, who has done a lot of positive things for the community. And no matter what, whether he gets in or out of the race, he gets to talk about the issues that I think he's more wise about than many of the other candidates.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So she just talked about growth. In 5 years, everybody all you guys sitting in the studio, myself, will be different people, will be smarter. So will Mr. Crawley, and hopefully all the people who have negative comments about it.
Yeah. Appreciate you, the caller, as always. Part of the lunch break family. Yeah, man, growth is a amazing thing. I know I'm for sure not the same person I was 5 years ago. I'm not the same person I was last week. If we being honest, it's a lot of growth
It's
that
like
happened.
every day we wake up and grow. Like at no age do you ever stop growing, and no age do you ever stop learning. Like it's just like he said, some things are deeply rooted. If we talking about what is not excusable and what's excusable,
Mm-hmm.
look, for instance, them people in them Epstein files. Well, it was 100 years ago. You was doing some horrific things.
Mhm.
That's different. Like we talking about a social media account where they might have said some childish, off the wall stuff that people was saying. Like,
Mhm.
it's different than being.
Not making excuses. It was a group of people though, and I gotta be honest about it.
Yeah.
But
And it was
growth
a
is
group of
important.
people, so it's like what is it, grasping at straws.
I'm a fair believer that in politics, man, it's a all gloves off sport, and that's what we're seeing being played out. And the views and opinions expressed on this show does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Civic Media. But yeah, man, I think growth is important. Long as we're making sure that we're growing every day. Dylan said, I'm trying to grow with Shannon. Happy birthday, girl. Calm down. Y'all be. Shannon, go take the wig back off, please.
She's frozen.
Shannon went to go take the wig off because Dylan is getting too excited. He blowing kisses in the chat. Jesus. But while Shannon readjusts.
Look, I was over here yelling, represent. It's represent. Ah! I'm back.
Man, yeah, I was just the real story is Ray Holt. Chill out, bro. I said the real story is Ray Holt name. Yes, that's my real whole name. Raheño Alejandro Boyce. Chill out, Guru, dog. Guru, you was a lot more entertaining when you was being when you was the opposite view. Now you talk about my name, man. Chill out. My daddy gave me that name.
My daddy gave me that name.
But while we wait on Dave Hollister, don't forget, y'all, that, man, Black Arts Fest MKE is coming up, and he is headlining. Man, I had some Dave Hollister songs, low key. Favorite Girl, we might have to clip that up. I might use that as a drop this week. it's a part in the song where he be like, "Leave me alone,
You gotta
leave
play
me
that when they be
alone."
commenting under your stuff.
It's like, quit calling me. Oh man. The guru said I'm a fall back. No, man, we appreciate all the love, man. We appreciate it, man. We appreciate all the back and forth. We surely do. Well, while we wait, man, we gonna I want to talk about the Madison, the incident that happened in Madison, right? And I know it's heavy. It's heavy around it, right? It's extremely heavy. And we've seen it over and over again, multiple stories, right? And Tony Robinson in 2015 was 19-year-old back in the day. And now we have yesterday. And I'm trying to figure out how to delicately talk about this, right? Because I know it's a lot of emotions. 833-212-1017. 833-212-1017 is the number to call. And I think it was very timely, Shannon, that yesterday you brought up the conversation about therapy and mental health, right? Because as a community, as a society, like I am almost sure this is like so exhausting to have to relive and redeal with these emotions over and over and over again in society. And how are we processing this information? How are we carrying it on a daily basis? How do we deal with the ways of society that presses on our mental, sanity? And I think today's conversation about therapy is going to be so important because we as a community need it, Shannon. And I just like to, get your thoughts on this on your birthday.
Yeah. So I think even the other day when the caller, I think his name was Kevin, called in and he was just like, man, like we need somewhere to go. We need people to talk to because every time you see it, it's just like you carry your weight around all day, not even all day, for weeks. And then like before you can get out of that slump, another Black person has been killed or assaulted or something like that you just can't get away from. And at the same time, you seeing our white counterparts do the same things or be in the same situations and walk away scot-free. So it's just like, man, it's almost like we're drowning and we can't catch our breath. You know what I mean? Like you genuinely don't have a day where you just have a day off of seeing somebody be slaughtered or somebody be treated unfairly. And look, therapy is necessary, but the right therapy is necessary too. And like I said, maybe I feel like there might be an app out there. There has to be where like you can find people of color that are therapists and that work in the communities, but it needs to be a lot more accessible and there needs to be a larger push behind that because like the guy that called in said, like we need support. We need something because it's almost like we're just being traumatized over and over and over again.
100%. And how do we carry that as a community? How do we process that as a community? How do we discuss it with our families and kids and relatives? And go ahead, Shannon.
No, I was just gonna say, I think from an early age, like a lot of Black families, like installing their children that they aren't giving grace, which it shouldn't be that way. But I think a lot of times, like we understand that like you won't be given the same grace or opportunities as like your white friends or your friends that are not Black. That's just how it is. Like you're already looked at as a target. You're already looked at as the aggressor. You're already looked at as like the problem. So I think that's how we work through it. But it's also not fair because people get tired of being strong. People get tired of always having to like consistently throughout the day because they don't want to end up in a bad situation. So I don't know, as a community, we really got to figure something out just to support each other and like give each other the grace that we need. Like you said before on another episode, they're not even giving us grace. And then we turn around and don't even give ourselves grace or our family grace or our kids grace.
Yep, 100%. And the guy's name was Corey Ruiz. I always think it's important that we we mention the name of the folks as well, because they were family members of people, kids, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins. You know, that's somebody's family. That's somebody that's got a lot of love for them. And yeah, I just feel like exhausted with this over and over again, Shannon. And it's like, it's almost like, I say this and I hope it doesn't sound, it's like you get numb to these things now, because it's like, it's almost as if you're just waiting for the next article to, there you go. That's why he the GOAT.
Another one.
The GOAT is going to be the, you need can we get a buy as like a GOAT drop for DJ Brother Z when he do something amazing like that? Okay, we gonna work on.
We gonna work at it. I'm still learning my animals.
What was that?
I mean, we're talking about like politics and stuff.
Fair enough. I see what you did there. But yeah, just trying to figure out how I feel numb to these things, man, because I'm so just exhausted with it as a and I think the community is exhausted with it. And now there's another family out there fighting for their justice that they want. And I feel like I see another, we already know the pattern in what happens with stuff like this. We already know the pattern. Now it's going to be the whole discussion about everything surrounding it. Shannon, take us to break real quick, Shannon.
Man, make sure you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back after this break. You are listening to the award-winning 1017 The Truth. And also call in, tap in with us. Call 833-212-1017 or text our line. We'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere. Ready to take it back? Join the grand debut of Analog Afternoons at 90s 2K Cafe on Sunday, July 26th, starting at 2. Music kicks off at 4 p.m. with the Cat House Band and DJ Seymour bringing you the biggest hits from the 90s and 2000s. Grab a signature Bloody or a Sunny D Mosa Tower and get jiggy with DJ Saint Trey with special guest host appearance by Action Jackson. 90s 2K Cafe, 1103 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive in Milwaukee. Come press play on your Sunday fun day.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakovic, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Still bangles. Do it. Go like it's your birthday. 'Cause your body is the life of the party, baby. I know you feel it. 'Cause it's written all over your face. And I'm reading every single word. The club's closing, but it's okay now. Girl, you know me, I switch location. Yeah, you love party and disco.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the lunch break on the award-winning 101.7 Truth. Looking to discover and support local businesses in our community? Then make sure you tune in every Friday at 8 a.m. to Truth in the Morning with Homer Blow and Bailey Coleman for What the Business Is, powered by We Energies. Each week, you'll hear from local business owners as they share what their business is, where they're located, and one valuable lesson they've learned along the way. We Energies is proud to help power local businesses in the communities they serve. Don't miss What the Business Is every Friday at 8 a.m., only on Truth in the Morning with Homer Blow and Bailey Coleman, powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local business. Make sure y'all tune in, man. They be having some pretty dope businesses on What the Business Is. Shouts out to Homer Blow.
That's right.
Bailey Coleman, Coach Bailey. Bailey's boot camp getting us right.
I like Coach Bailey. I like that. Coach Bailey.
Bailey, man, she a GOAT too, man. She was, man.
Yeah.
Bailey was PD when Bob was popping. She made sure I stayed in rotation. I could appreciate that.
That's right.
But welcome back, y'all. Once again, 833-212-1017 is the number to call. 833-212-1017 is the number to call. We talking about Madison right now, y'all, and I know everybody probably saw the video many of times, trying to process it, trying to understand how did it get there, how did it get to that point. I'm still getting some of the information, so I'm trying to, be careful how I speak about it. But we see what we saw. We see what we saw.
So for the people that didn't see the video, what did we see? Because personally, I saw it up and down my timeline, and I was like, not today.
So
I'm like, give me a second.
So out of respect, I don't think we should show it. DJ
yeah, no, I'm not pulling this video up.
Okay, so we could describe. So from what I saw was police were trying to detain, arrest Brother Ruiz, and another officer came up and then fired 3 shots. And I'm hearing it was like 3 shots to the upper body area. Far as like in-depth details, I'm not sure. I'm just hearing a bunch of what people are saying that they saw. And like, I just can't watch this type of stuff no more. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't watch this type of stuff.
That's exactly where I'm at. Like, I'll see the video, and like, as far as that video, I saw the beginning part, but it looked like it was like 4 officers already on them. Like, it was like, you already got them. Like, what more do y'all need? And I was like, you know what? the caption told me enough about how it's going to end. I look at the comments and I'm like, okay, let me just, I'll circle back when I'm in the mental space to even take it all in.
Yeah. So, and I think for people, for what people are, I'm going to say frustrated about, right? Mm-hmm. And I think people see the different scenarios where others are kind of in the same situation and the outcome is a little different. And I think people are just exhausted of like our outcome often ends in, us getting shot, being killed. And I say nobody else has ever gotten that outcome. But I think we see, I was having a conversation this morning. Once again, the views and opinions is only the views and opinions of myself and Shannon, and not Black Media Trust. Milwaukee Black Media Trust. The conversation we was having, Shannon, was, and ironically, this was two incidents in Wisconsin. Obviously, the tragic incident that happened yesterday. And I think a couple weeks ago or something, you saw the police officer that was chasing an individual and they tased him. The taser didn't work, and the individual started to strike the police officer and so forth. And, even struck the police officer. And they was just able to run away. And I think this is a lot of the frustration with the community that, man, why our outcome always seems to be one of the worst ones. Why is that? I don't know.
I think we know. I think we kind of got a clue as to why our outcomes are always worse. Mm-hmm. I think like it's not even flat out racism. I think it's like unconscious biases that people hold. Like I saw a video of a Black man talking to mixed kids, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but like he was basically like trying to give them like football advice, mm-hmm. right? And he's telling them like, yeah, because them dark-skinned dudes with the dreads, they think they tough. You got to really show them. Like, what? Like, why are you, like, you're a Black man yourself and you telling these mixed kids or whoever else that's listening that automatically look at Black people as a threat, automatically look at them as, oh, they want to be tough. I got to out-tough them. Yeah. A lot of people carry those unconscious biases. He just said it out loud and didn't even blink twice at what he was saying. But a lot of people walk around with those biases or being taught that, and they don't realize like how dangerous that rhetoric is. But
yeah, and Marty in the chat said, I failed to mention the man in Madison had a knife and stabbed a cop. Now I correct when you correct, Marty. I did not mention the part where they said he had a knife. I just saw a couple different conflicting stories, hence why I didn't get into that, because I saw some people said he had one. I saw some reports saying that it turned out he didn't have one. I also saw reports that said he stabbed a police officer. I also saw reports that said that wasn't true. So I think Marty, just in respect for the situation, and that's why we aren't on here just, blasting anybody. We're just talking about how exhausting these situations are, because that's the truth about it. And I haven't seen, have you seen anything about that, Brother Z or Shannon? Like, I heard about it, but I haven't seen anything confirmed just yet.
Yeah.
Says a fixed blade knife. I think I'm seeing. I'm pulling it up. I'm trying to pull some stuff up right now. Yeah. And Said
Might
injured
be
one of the
too,
officers.
soon to confirm.
Yeah. So once we confirm it, absolutely, we would definitely speak about it more. We got Miss Sandra online. Miss Sandra, how you feeling?
I'm fine. How are we doing?
We doing pretty good, Miss Sandra. Just a little mentally exhausted.
Okay, but I want to say happy birthday to Shannon.
Hey, happy birthday!
Thank you, Miss Sandra.
I heard you.
Yeah.
I I'm a mother. Of course, I have 3 children. One died in 2024, and it was under, to me, unusual circumstances. But he was in prison, and he died in prison. And so I can understand. I can say being a mother is heartbreaking because we carried the baby 9 months and we birthed the baby. And it seems like the men are more hardcore. I think if they were able to carry a baby, 9 months and really nurture that baby, I think they would have more feelings, for human life, because it seems like, especially us, I think we're used as everything they want to do to be evil people. We're killers. And even we say it. We kill each other. And I said, no. I said, I didn't kill nobody. It ain't no we. Exactly. Everything they show, they got to show black people being the beast. They don't want to see the good side of black people. And now with all this stuff going on, you're taking away education, you're closing the schools, you're closing the hospitals. They want to see us in the low. Actually, to me, they want to depopulate us because they got so much automation coming in. I think they have to depopulate. Maybe somebody else don't think so, but I think we have to go first, and the Mexicans, of course. But I think it's harder. They want to go after us first. I think they even want to decitizenize us. That's why they're going through all of this crazy stuff, And there's a lot of stuff going on that I see, and that's where my mind goes. And my mind goes on when you got 4 or 5. When the cops come out, there ain't no one. It's about 5, and sometimes I see that big truck they drive, the army truck. There's a lot of them, they come out. So why do all of them were on that now. I saw the video. All of them. But yet they still, one guy going to come in like that dude did in Chicago, and with that one guy with the knife, he was called in, he was the big shooter of the gang. They called him in to shoot that boy in Chicago. Remember he was carrying that knife, and they shot him, and smoke was just, from the bullets, you could see the smoke.
Yeah, I think I do remember that. Yes, Miss Sandra. We definitely do remember it, and we thank you for calling in. We're gonna take a break, y'all, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. This is the lunch break with Ray Nitty and the birthday girl, maybe Shannon.
It's my birthday.
Life's better to drive my way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
In Milwaukee County, equity means making sure everyone has a real chance to thrive. That's why the Milwaukee County Office of Equity works to help remove barriers, strengthen community connections, and support fair access to opportunities across Milwaukee County. Want to learn what they do, explore resources, or find ways to get involved? Just search Milwaukee County Office of Equity online. Milwaukee County Office of Equity, advancing equity for all Milwaukee County residents. For more information, search Milwaukee County Office of Equity online.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Milwaukee, your weekdays have a new rhythm. Start your mornings with conversations that matter.
Again, I'm the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman. Truth in the Morning with Homer Blow and Bailey Coleman. Weekdays, 7 to 9 a.m. Then keep it locked with the voice of the community.
And the more you know and the more skills you have, the more training you have, the better off your community is.
The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, 9 a.m. to noon. Lunch is on us. Turning up your midday vibe.
It's your boy Ray Nitty and my co-host Maybe Shannon.
It's the lunch break with Ray Nitty and Maybe Shannon, noon to 2 p.m. And don't stop there. Keep the conversation going with The Grapevine with Manan Sabir.
That's right, I'm your host, Manan Sabir.
Bringing the stories and voices you need to hear, 2 to 4 p.m. Then we're closing out your day with energy. Lots of it.
It's your girl, Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct.
Tap in with Jazz Tyler every afternoon, 4 to 7 p.m. Your home for Milwaukee Conversations. The award-winning 1017 The Truth.
When that drink kick in, she feel sexy. Flexing on the ground, made her at me. Cash kicked in on the worst day. Quick capping, girl, you know it ain't your birthday. Hey, who birthday? Put your hand up, you get a purse back. If she bad enough, she get a car today. Hit that dash gate.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's your boy Ray Nitty and the birthday girl, Maybe Shannon, live on the lunch break. We got Dave Hollister on the line, man. Hey.
What it is, bro, Ray. What's going on with it?
How you doing, man? You live on the lunch break with Ray Nitty and Maybe Shannon, man. And it's her birthday today,
What's
too,
up,
by the
what's
way,
up?
brother Hollister.
Yeah, thank you.
Listen,
Shameless plug.
Listen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, baby Shannon. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh,
Thank you so much. Like, this is the best birthday ever.
My birthday, too. Okay. Man. Well, thank you for joining us, man. Thank you for joining us, brother Dave.
Man, I'm finally here, man. It's my pleasure to be here with y'all today, man.
Man, we thank you for calling in, man. So we just got a few quick questions for you, man. I know you here headlining Black Arts Fest MKE, man. How does it feel to be in the city?
Man, first of all, I love Milwaukee, man. I love that spot. I love that place, man. And it's gonna be exciting to be there. It's one of my favorite places when I come. It's a certain cigar bar I go to there, man. So I'm gonna go there. You know, and I'm just gonna let y'all know this. I'm gonna be in the night before. I ain't gonna let y'all know where. I'm gonna be there the night before to take in all the sights and the sounds, man. You know.
Yes.
I can dig it. Shannon, what question you got for Dave Hollister today?
I just wanted to know what people can expect from your appearance at the festival.
You know, I gotta make it nostalgic. You know what I mean? I gotta go back, take them back. Bring them forward a little bit, but I like to stay in that, you know, in that realm that everybody knows. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fun, man. I can't wait.
So we gonna be talking about we gonna hear some favorite girl.
Most definitely.
We gonna hear some.
Can't leave the stage without that one.
Man, I got a question. I'm sorry. When I heard this song, man, it touched my soul. This was a real situation. You really wanted this woman to leave you alone, whoever it was that was messing with you. This wasn't just a song. This was real, wasn't it?
Man, listen, Ray, I'm telling you, everything I sing about is real. I can't do, you know, I love Babyface. I love, you know, Junior. I love them people, but, you know, they're my folks. But I can't do what I call the fantasy music, that I'll play your rent, I'll cook your food. I ain't doing none of that when I get home. I'm tired. You know what I mean? I gotta think about what it is I know. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a real situation. Every part of the song is real.
Man, for sure. Man, you leave me alone. I was like, dang, this brother don't want. We
in his chest.
We need to get that as a hot key on the show, man. What else you got for Dave Hollister today, Shannon?
So, is this the first time headlining Black Arts Festival in Milwaukee?
Yes, it's definitely the first time, and I'm excited about it, man. I heard it was a big deal. I normally come to Milwaukee and do, I've done another festival there before, but it wasn't Black Arts. So I'm really excited.
Man,
Definitely.
so go ahead, Shannon. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, so this is a whole different vibe, and I'm happy that you've been here before. So you kind of know Milwaukee, you know what to expect, and you, like you said, you're gonna be hanging out the night before, taking in all our sights and sounds. That's super exciting for the city because people gonna get to catch you out.
Yep. Man,
definitely gonna happen. I kept, when they called and asked, I was like, say what? Are you serious? Y'all asking me, or are you telling me to be there? Because I'm, you know what I mean. I probably would have got on the plane and got there anyway. Because I wasn't doing nothing when they asked. I was, preparing for the days, for a couple of days later. But I'm excited to be in the place, man. Milwaukee again is one of my favorite places, right up the street from Chicago, from where I'm from. So I used to be in and out of the city a lot of times anyway.
Oh, so you already our cousin anyway. You right in
Most
the backyard.
Yeah.
So we celebrating, yes, sir. We celebrating African heritage and Black culture, and we know that you do it for the culture, man. So could you just tell us, like, how did you get into this music stuff, man? And like, cause I felt like, in my opinion, back then you was the only person delivering R&B like that, in my opinion.
Oh man, Ray, I appreciate it, man. I actually started at 17 with my brother-in-law Glenn Jones. He took me on the road, man, and in R&B. I was doing a lot of gospel stuff when I was younger because my parents, both my parents were gospel quartet singers. So, and that's what Glenn was as well. That's how he met my sister. But he took me on the road, 17 years old, and then I ended up meeting Tupac, but he wasn't the Tupac that we know and love now. He was Digital Underground. So, he actually brought me in to Digital Underground, and once I did that, man, it was curtains after that. It was like my whole world was open, and I have, just a rich, deep culture in music, Chicago being one of the home of blues and jazz, you know what I mean? So it's always been embedded in me, man, and I just love it. Wouldn't want to do nothing else.
Man, that's beautiful. Are you able to stay on with us a few minutes more? We're going to head to break, and when we come back, we have a few more questions for you.
Yes, I'm with you. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll be right back. You guys are listening to the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
Don't go anywhere.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Milwaukee Black Talk lives here on 101.7 FM and 1510 AM, W269DL Milwaukee, and WGKB Waukesha.
I told you once before, I'm gonna say it once again, don't you call no more. My girl is lying next to me. Do you think this is a game while you're testing me? You keep on stressing me. Yeah. All night long,
interrupted, can't you see? I'm with my favorite girl. Woo! Hey, I was. Hey, leave me alone. Yeah, hey, turn that part up. Turn that part up, brother Z. Turn that part up, man. Hey, make sure y'all come down to Black Arts Fest MKE, man. We got the pastor Dave Hollister coming to give us a sermon, man.
Yes, sir.
Man,
we own it.
I don't think people realize, man. And you was singing for 5 minutes on this song, bro. I don't even think it don't even feel like it was 5 minutes. That's how good the music was.
Yeah,
that's how it was. Music was.
For me, it was like I always wanted my music to be cinematic. You know what I mean? Like I want you to see what I'm singing. You know what I mean? Almost like put you in the movie theater. You know, so when I that's why I like telling stories. You know, and forming my music as movies. You know what I mean? So because I want you to see it and not just hear it and feel it. I want you to see it.
Absolutely. Man, your music to me, right? Like it still sound current today. Like favorite girl, you could play that today and they'll be like, man, I could, like, it almost feel like you got more people that could feel that today than when you dropped it back. It was like you was foreshadowing, Pastor. I'm telling you.
You know what? I was prophesying at that point. I was prophesying.
He said,
you know what I mean?
What's wrong with your crazy ass?
Yeah.
He was going, that's how he started the song. That's how it started, Brother Z.
Man, listen.
I think everybody done felt that way before. Like, man.
Right. It was like, I mean, if you can feel my pain, you know, if you can feel my pain at that point, man, and I was going through it like a real live situation. A lot of times when I go in and I write music, you know, this song myself and Stevie J did like right off the bat. Like I went in the booth and just started singing. You know what I mean? And you know, he was the one came up with the leave me alone. You know what I mean? He was like, man, I know you feeling that. Because he was sitting right there when the girl called me. We was getting ready to work on a whole nother song, man. And he heard the conversation. You know what I mean? He was like, man, let's go. Let's do that. I was like, do what? He said, go in the booth, man, and just sing what you feeling. And that's what came out.
Yeah. I was feeling it. And I had somebody back then I wanted to leave me the hell alone too. I ain't gonna say her name on this publication because the
Listen.
views and opinions expressed on this show is that of
On
my
this
own.
show, right? Right. These calls are recorded and monitored for quality and insurance purposes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You have
Absolutely.
1
Right.
minute remaining.
Right.
So you've got some iconic songs. Has anybody tried to remix your music, and how do you feel about people taking your music and remixing it or making like almost like a remake of it?
I have. Somebody's used One Woman Man before, and another person has used, matter of fact, a piece of Favorite Girl, which was, to me is a form of flattery. You know what I mean? That means that they listened to you. You made an impact somewhere. I don't get like most artists that get upset, and as long as you give me my publishing from it, I'm fine. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
To me, that's one of the most important parts. That check. You know what I mean? So,
Nothing say respect
means-
like a
it
check.
means a
I know
lot.
that's right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I really appreciate some people, not copying, but bringing back the music, because I feel like they keeping you relevant at the same.
Man, I feel like that "Leave Me Alone" part. I feel like that could be something right now, Pastor. I'm just telling you, man. That's current right now. So
Somebody
many
gonna pick
people
that
just
up.
want to be left alone. Leave me alone. I'm telling you. Watch, it's gonna go viral on TikTok. Watch what I tell you. That "Leave Me Alone"
Watch
part.
for real.
Ray-
Look, I'm
Ray
about to go
Nitty,
make a
listen,
TikTok
I'm-
to it right now.
Don't do it so I can spread the love.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, Pastor,
Man.
somebody
So what-
go ahead, Shannon. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna ask a whole nother question, but we do got the chat. We start ignoring the chat.
No,
We
go ahead.
having
Ask
too
it,
much
Shannon,
fun.
because that's why I was gonna scan, and somebody had one in there. I was gonna ask him after yours.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask. I know we talked about you taking real life situations and making music, but what else inspires you to create music and just continue to perform?
That's a good question. In this day and age, with some of the music being what it is, it's kind of hard to, to kind of, I like listening to, stuff from our era, the 90s and the 2000s, because a lot of this stuff out here now is not really, you know what I mean? It's a couple of artists. I feel like, some of these younger artists are starting to bring it back. I do love the fact that, we have more women out here, representing the R&B culture than we had when I was around, when I started, but I just want them to change what they singing about, you know what I mean? Because, a lot of these younger girls, my daughter, I got 3 younger daughters, 15, 16, and 17, and they're regurgitating and singing the stuff they putting out there, and I don't want my daughters talking about their private parts at 15, 16, and 17. You know what I'm saying? So,
Understood.
just the love for the music and the people's love for me,
For sure.
You guys all keep me relevant.
Yep.
Yep.
So look, I'm gonna let Ray read what he was gonna read, but I do have another question, because speaking of younger artists and stuff like that, I wanted to know you would say is carrying the torch well. But before you answer that, I'll let Ray get to what they were reading in the
Okay.
So the question was, and maybe we close out with it.
Yeah.
Brother Guru in the chat said, "Please ask Pastor Dave Hollister for a prayer. Blessings, my brother." So,
oh wow.
Maybe we could close with that after the question Shannon asked. Restate your question, Shannon, for us, please.
Yeah, so we talked about some of the younger artists coming up and like how you like to listen to 90s and 2000s music, because that was a strong era for music, right? It was an era. But what newer artists would you say you think is carrying the torch well?
To be honest with you, I'm really not really into the newer artists. I think the person that I listen to the most that's really carrying the torch is Chris Brown. Breezy is one, that, I mean, he ain't new, but, I believe, people don't shoot me, but I believe he's this generation's Michael Jackson. He's this generation's Michael Jackson, man. If he could keep the positive people around him and stay out of trouble, he's just that iconic. I can't see, nobody doing, like taking him down no time soon. Usher is like a little brother to me, but Breezy, he's that dude, and it's a couple of other little. The one artist I like, is Ace Watkins. I love Ace Watkins. He's pretty dope to me. But some of these artists I gotta figure out if they're real or not. Because these AI artists is coming out, man, and it's it's crazy. But a lot of these AI artists, you can tell they're AI because a lot of the voices sound the same. Yeah. The structure sounds the same. Yeah.
The stacks is the same.
Exactly, man. But one of the other artists that I really, really, really love, and I'm not saying it's because of my label mate, but October London is like he's that dude to me. Okay.
Nah, October
London is that's my dude, man. But that's about it for me.
I got another comment that just came in from the chat. Pastor Hollister, you okay with Pastor Hollister?
Man, I'm cool, man. I'm cool with it.
He said, I had seen him at the Riverside Theater a couple years ago and had front row seats, and he was awesome. Always had a beautiful voice, man. Man, you got a lot of love on Truth Nation, man. You got a lot of love.
Man, I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate that comment. I remember the Riverside. I remember it really well. That was a great night. I loved being there. It was fun. They gave me that energy, and hopefully we get that August 1st. When I come on in there and do this for y'all one more again. Man, as a matter of fact, my favorite cigar bar is right next door to it. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
We know which one that is.
I know that's right.
We know which one that is. We ain't gonna blow your cover. But if you see me pull up, I don't need you hitting that part. Leave me alone. I don't need you singing that part.
No, come on in there.
I just want to smoke a cigar with you.
That's it, man.
Yeah, I'll be in there. Yes, sir.
So before you go, Pastor, just one more time, just want you to tell everybody, Brother Dave Hollister, y'all, if you just joining us, we'll be here for Black Arts Fest MKE. August 1st. Tell them the time once again and when they can follow you. And if you could close us in a prayer as requested by our brother Guru in the chat, we would be so grateful for you, Brother Hollister.
Okay. So my Instagram, where y'all can follow me, is just straight, is at Dave Hollister. And so is Facebook is the same handle. I just try to keep my stuff straight across the board, definitely going to be in there August 1st. August 1st. I cannot wait to get there. I think it's going to be around, I go on at like 9 or 10 o'clock, they said somewhere around there. And I can't wait to get down now. Y'all calling me the pastor, but now I'm going to relive these songs the way I wrote them. So, I'm gonna try. I know this is a family, situation, but the trueness of the songs has got to come out. I'm gonna try to curtail my language just a little bit.
Hey. Give them to him uncut. Give them to him like back in the day, like when Stevie J said, "No, that's how." We need it. We need it raw and uncut out here in the city, man. We need that jolt of energy from you.
Yes, sir, and this is coming, so y'all don't hold it against me, but I'm gonna leave it right there. You know what I'm saying? And it was a pleasure being here with y'all, man.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And happy birthday, Shannon.
Oh, thank you so much for rocking with us at 101.7. Look, we appreciate it. And look, I'm gonna forever remember on my birthday I got sang to by Dave Hollister, so that's something I'm writing in the books right there.
Yeah. All right, I appreciate y'all. We doing this prayer? It's gonna be
Yeah,
quick.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, it's going to be quick. Let's go. Father, we thank you and we give you glory, God. We thank you for waking us up this morning because you didn't have to do that. We didn't see a few people never saw this day, and we thank you for letting us live and breathe and have our being. Father, we ask that you give us peace. Let us enjoy the fruits of our labor. We give you glory, honor, and praise in Jesus' name. Amen.
Yeah. Thank you once again. Thank you once again. You all are listening to Dave Hollister live on the award-winning 101.7 Truth FM. This is a lunch break with Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon. Don't go anywhere. Just leave me alone.
Each blood pressure check, each clear answer, each caught it early moment is why we show up. From unexpected nights in the ER to therapy that helps you get your strength back, step by step. We stand ready, quietly preparing, focused, and guided by one promise: to be fully devoted to you. Ascension, Wisconsin. Advanced care, devoted to you.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we believe brilliance lives in every child. Here, students are challenged, supported, and celebrated every single day. With small class sizes, dedicated teachers, and a proven track record of academic excellence, MCP is helping Milwaukee kids reach their fullest potential. Enrollment is still open for grades K-3 through 8. Apply today. Give your child a school where they'll thrive. Visit mkuprep.com or call today. Milwaukee College Prep, brilliance lives here.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
If you win it with your dog, sing it out loud. It's my dog birthday. We gon' do whatever we want. Popping bottles, taking shots to patrol. We gon' do this shit all night long if that's what you want.
His birthday
DJ Brother Z.
Right. DJ Brother Z in this mud. Okay.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back with the Lunch Break Crew. This is hour 2 with the Lunch Break Crew. Ray Nitty, maybe Shannon, DJ Brother Z.
The late lunch.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, late
the late lunch.
Yeah, this the late lunch.
This is the extended lunch. The late lunch. I like it, man. This that hour when you were supposed to bin punch back in. And you was like, all right, the supervisor ain't here today. So you like, all right, I'm going to just take that little extra time. But the views and expressions on this program does not represent the views and expressions of DJ Brother Z. Help me out.
Milwaukee Black Media,
There we go. Milwaukee Black Media. This is the views and opinions of Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon. And we got cousin Al on the line. Go ahead, Al.
Hey, happy birthday again. I heard y'all talking earlier about, black people being shot by the police. Now, they're always getting an adrenaline rush when they shoot black people. But my question is, why they keep doing it? Because, every time it happens, black people have this thing. I forgive you. Just promise me you get right with God. And I'm saying to myself, forgive you for what? I want you to hold on to your forgiveness because you did what you did from your heart. And you know how many people died in the name of God? And keep in mind, he was sold into slavery by his brothers, and his mammy and his pappy didn't get him back. Or here the other one. I love this one. I'm not asking for a seat at the table. Just give me a chance. You don't want me to sit at your table, so why would I want you to give me a chance? I'd rather look at your character and your integrity as a bag of maggots. Okay? Or here's another one. You killed my brother. Okay? And I know you're good. Can I give you a hug? I'm not giving you a sugar honey iced tea. I want you to take that every day from birth to death while you rot in a bed of maggots. But for some reason, black people always, please. White people don't do that when they do things to black people. Jews don't do that when they do it.
What they say never forget. They say never forget. That's what they say.
But then when it comes to our black people, they just want to leave it alone. You want to keep their first and last generation broke because they did everything straight from their heart. So I don't understand with black people. They say, well, I see them in the afterlife. Well, why would you want this person who killed your child to go somewhere to prison when they're going to get 3 meals a day in health insurance? Wouldn't you want to see them hung from a tree or ripped apart? But I don't understand that. It's like this programming with black people. Oh, he shot my baby. But he got to get home to his family. Damn his family. He can see his daughters walk across the stage while yours riding a box. But then we say, well, black people keep killing. No, police officers just keep killing them. Of course they're going to keep killing you. You're always playing the bigger person. Y'all go there and say, well, I want this police officer to go to jail. I want a letter of apology. I don't want a letter of apology. I want you to rot like the rest of your family. I want to walk this world every day and know that your mammy and your daddy raised you to be a racist bastard. I want to sit at my table and know that the person who killed my child is a sap-sucking, no son of a biscuit-eating, feral hog pig. Not black people. And then they wonder why everything keeps happening. Okay? Or here we go. They come in your house. Oh, here's a good one. Black man sitting in the back of the cop car in Arkansas, shot in the head. It's suicide. Black man, handcuffed. They let the dog chew on his neck like beef jerky, and he's still shot in the back. Well, we got to see what's on the other side. Well, you see it right there on the video. Why do y'all keep playing the bigger person? They don't play the bigger person with you. And all you're asking for is for you to stand on business. If you are a racist and you see black people, if you see I'm ready to die, don't save me because I'm a racist, okay? People will respect you for that. If your racism and you getting right is not about the convenience when your life's going to end. If you have this feeling about black, when I go to the hospital and I know I'm about to die, let me die. That's what these racists and these police officers should say. But they don't do that. And then we have our black people. Well, God gonna take care of it. God let your ancestor die for 400 years, and the nigga is Hollister. Do anybody say anything? Well, I'm just gonna see what God do. Okay, well, you let me know what he's saying the next morning. He supposed to came 600 years ago. Oh, here's another one. I saw all of them burn up in the house in the fire. And then when they get ready to go to death because their eyes is getting cloudy and their feet starting to smell like death,
I want to get right with God and say I'm sorry. Keep your sorry and die with your sorry, because you was raised to be sorry by your mammy and your pappy. And when black people stop doing all this forgiving and turning the other cheek, God didn't even turn the other cheek. Because if God turned the other cheek, he wouldn't sit there and say the devil is bad and go brag to the same devil he created. Okay? Have a good day.
Have a good day, Al.
Well, that was some preaching for us.
Oh, that was different. I mean, we had Pastor Dave Hollister. He gave us prayer. Pastor Al gave us a sermon. We had some interesting comments in the chat. Let me see if I could pull them up. They said Fox 6 News releases MySpace when quoted NWA just to justify it, yet no body cameras. Kat says, see, this is where I feel like we just be taking it too far. She says, all the dusty people with no job, nonprofits, don't work, protesting, simple minds, simply amused. The rest are working and ain't sitting back waiting for a chance to jump off about cops. Like, I don't understand that take. And then,
that comment's kind of funny because somebody actually said on like a TikTok video or something like, we are literally in a rat race so much so that we don't have time to even like react to like things that we should be outraged about.
Yeah.
We got Epstein files going on. We got people killing people in the streets. We got ICE terrorizing people. But you making fun of the people that have time to try to speak up about unjust things that are happening. I don't understand that. Because the rat race is to keep you so busy, keep you working so hard that you don't even have time to look up or care, keep you so traumatized that you don't even want to see what's next. So I don't know. I don't understand that comment, I guess.
and like respectfully, like who says the people that's protesting don't got jobs? I know a lot of people that protest that. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that
you prioritize what you care about. You prioritize what you care about.
Brother Guru responded and said, imagine that's you or your family. Then imagine someone putting your comment up talking about the folks standing up for you or your family. So, yeah, I think sometimes, man, I just think society as a whole is numb to this, man. And, you know, when people get numb to things, they start saying, you know, kind of insensitive things around it. And
like, oh, well, just another day. And
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be another day if it was your family. And like
exactly.
The commenters said, like they would be quick to put that up.
Exactly.
Just like that dude that got killed by his white girlfriend in Miami. She murdered him and was at the bottom next day. And I don't even think she faced charges. And people said she was super abusive to him. But all they did was pull up his Twitter account and saw
and discredited
all what he was saying. Yeah. They saw everything he was saying about black people. And black people said, you know what? We gonna go home.
Oh,
he said he'd date a dog before he date a black woman.
I do remember that. Oh, my God. I do remember
Yeah, you
that.
ain't hear nothing else about it after them Twitter.
Nope.
I mean, people... I hate to say it.
Yeah, I do remember that they brought that up, and he said he would rather date a dog. Like, that's crazy.
Nothing else about it.
And then
he was saying plenty stuff. She murdered him.
She murdered him.
Damn.
Shannon is intense.
And she out right now. I ain't intense. I ain't do it.
She
I ain't
out?
murder nobody.
You said she's out right now?
Yes, she ain't go to jail.
No. Dang.
Nah, why was she? I think, was that the one that said she was like cleaning a gun or something like that, and he came in drunk and she accidentally, it was something like that, and it was like, yeah, why was she? Oopsie daisy.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, nobody. You rather ask the dog to look it up.
Yeah. Jesus.
Ask the dog to figure it out, black man.
Mental health and therapy in the black community. Shannon.
What?
Let's dig into the numbers, right? We're going to dig into the numbers after break. This is the Lunch Break Crew.
What I do? I ain't say I'd rather date a dog. He did. What are you talking about?
Oh, my
God. You got no tail, girl.
I ain't my phone. Girl. All right, y'all, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. This is Ray, Nitty, and Shannon on the Lunch Break.
Bruh. Don't go anywhere. In Milwaukee County, equity means making sure everyone has a real chance to thrive. That's why the Milwaukee County Office of Equity works to help remove barriers, strengthen community connections, and support fair access to opportunities across Milwaukee County. Want to learn what they do, explore resources, or find ways to get involved? Just search Milwaukee County Office of Equity online. Milwaukee County Office of Equity, advancing equity for all Milwaukee County residents. For more information, search Milwaukee County Office of Equity online.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
It's your birthday. It's a celebration.
Truth Nation, it is your chance to win. We are giving away a pair of tickets to Black Arts Fest MKE, happening Saturday, August 1st at the Summerfest grounds in Milwaukee. Don't miss an unforgettable day of music, culture, art, Hollister.
Yep.
For your cue.
Yep. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Shannon.
Go ahead, Ray.
All right, y'all. Happy birthday, maybe Shannon. Don't forget, y'all. American Family Insurance is a proud sponsor of The Truth. For almost 100 years, they've been committed to helping families protect what matters most: your home, your vehicle, and the dreams you're building every single day. And if you're part of the Truth audience, you already know you work hard for what's yours. That's why having the right protection in place matters. American Family helps you stay ready for whatever life brings, so you can focus on moving forward. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Welcome back, y'all. This is the Lunch Break with Ray, Nitty, and maybe Shannon. Happy birthday, maybe Shannon.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Man. And Mike said, leave me alone.
We need that hotkey for real now. Look, whenever that start happening, leave me alone. I'm like, okay, cool.
I do like that drop. I think that's gonna be a fun drop for us.
Yeah.
Mental health and therapy in the Black community. I think we gonna end up having to talk about this some more tomorrow, depending how far we get through it. But just some numbers, y'all. Black adults, make sure all the levels good. Cool. Black adults are about 20% more likely to experience serious mental health conditions like major depression, generalized anxiety disorder than the general population. This was studied by Columbia University Department of Psychiatry. I'm tripping. You need to read. Only about 25% of Black adults seek mental health treatment when they need it, compared to about 40% of white adults. Per NAMI, only about 1 in 3 Black adults with a mental health condition receive any treatment at all. The provider gap, only about 2% of psychologists in the U.S. are Black. This is what you was talking about yesterday, Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
And us not having enough Black therapists. So 2% of psychologists in the U.S. are Black. When you finally decide to go, finding somebody who looks like you and gets you is a search on its own. That's kind of what we was talking about, Shannon. It's like, how do you get comfortable with somebody that you just feel like this person,
You don't even understand what my day-to-day looks like, let alone if I'm telling you this is going on. Like, a lot of people that aren't a woman can't believe that, like, most women have been in certain situations, let alone being a Black person and, like, explaining certain situations, because a lot of people haven't done the work. So if you can't naturally have a conversation with somebody and they understand what you're saying and what you've been through, and they have, like, experience with what you've been through, it'll be hard to be able to just, like, pour your soul out to this person, because they'll just be looking at you like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, they can psychologize all they want, but they don't know where you're coming from, so they wouldn't even know where to go with you.
Here goes some more numbers, Shannon. The access gap. Nearly 10% of Black Americans have no health insurance. I'm actually surprised that number ain't higher, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
10% of Black Americans have no health insurance versus about 5% of non-Hispanics and whites. And when Black folks do get mental health care, we're more likely to receive it in an emergency department than from a mental health specialist. Sounds like if you had a mental episode, right? And that's when we actually start getting treated, because you have to check yourself in, or somebody was called, or so forth. The kids. Let's talk about our kids. Nationally, representative data from 2019 to 2022 found Black adolescents were 4 to 12% points less likely than their white peers to receive therapy or medication when they needed it. Man, we could keep going through the numbers, but I don't think it's numbers we've discussed on this show numerous times. We've discussed these numbers on the show. And I just think this is just continuously highlighting, some of the issues that we have going on in our society, in the city of Milwaukee, in the state of Wisconsin. And I just think people are overwhelmed, man, and don't know where to go, don't know who to talk to, don't know who to turn to. Because sometimes your homies laugh at you. You know what I mean? Because they don't understand. Or sometimes people just think things is time for jokes, and somebody could be, and that's why people don't share, because mental health is such a taboo for our community. So people just end up dealing with a lot of those things on their own.
Or they so embarrassed because they think, oh, well, I'm supposed to be stronger than this, or I'm supposed to be able to handle this, that until they genuinely cannot handle it anymore.
Yep.
They don't go put on us as like, oh, be stronger. You're supposed to be the man. You're supposed to be like this. And it's just like, until you absolutely can't carry that weight no more, that's when you get help. And that's a big problem. A lot of people even look at mental health, going to a therapist or whatever the case may be, is like being weak, or, oh, something must be wrong with you. Like that for so long, that's been the conversation, that people think like something genuinely has to be wrong. Like you have to be ready to jump off a bridge tomorrow to go get help. And that's just not the case. And I also feel like a lot of times when we do speak up, like you said, it's taken lightly, or it's taken, I part of me feels like we are so traumatized as a community that you see it all the time when people like, well, I went through that. It ain't that bad. Like, we make light a lot of times of things that no other community would ever deal with. You know what I'm saying? I said it yesterday with like the video I posted. I was like, yeah, just another day. Like, it was nothing, because it's so often that stuff like that happens that like we get conditioned to just be like, oh, it's just another day. Whatever. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of situations are like that for us, where we go through so much and we take so much beating that we just think, yeah, everybody deal with that. No, this ain't normal.
Right.
Look, when I moved from Milwaukee, I was like, yeah, you ain't never seen a high-speed chase. You don't go to sleep to the sounds of gunfire. Bruh. Like, it's just like, you don't know. Like, you don't know that, that ain't normal.
Yeah, 100%.
That ain't a normal day-to-day life.
100%. But we've normalized it. We've normalized. That's an amazing point, Shannon. It's like going to sleep to the sounds of gunshots is not a normal activity. We've normalized that. Think of people that walk out their house and all they see is these boarded up houses, and multiple houses on the block is boarded up, and people dumping in the neighborhood and trash everywhere. What does that do? What's the mental strain like on somebody who's dealing with this every day? Neighborhood strain. Like, let's get into that a little bit, right? Obviously, we know we got the everyday racism, right? I don't need everybody jumping at the views and opinions. Just remember that part of the show. These is our views and opinions. Everyday racism is something that is a strain on us, right? And we stack that with code switching at work for some people. Some people have professional jobs as minorities, and in professional spaces, a lot of times, you know, we be a lot of the only ones in the room, and we have to deal with the strain of, they might not know what we talking about if we was talking about a Martin reference, you know what I mean, or a Family Matters reference. And at work, they could be
even the slang we use.
There you go. Or first in the family pressure, right?
Yep.
Or Shannon, we talked about this. This is a good one. Being the family fixer. The mental strain of that. So, you know, when sometimes when y'all think like, oh man, I don't want the man that's the fixer for everybody in the family.
Yeah.
Like, think of the mental strain that man probably going through, trying to be the fixer for everybody in the family, and you know, be in a relationship,
keep everybody afloat and keep everybody happy, and then you at zero when it's time to take care of your own family, take care of your own self.
Absolutely. Then we got the news cycle, Shannon. We got police shooting videos, Shannon, on our timelines. Hip hop culture that says you good, everything good. I'm good, I'm straight. Is like that's the only acceptable answer. And I'm good and I'm straight, that's not a mood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a load we carry, because when you say you good, you really not. So we hold it in. And then with that pressure, most people react in certain ways, and probably in ways that they regret sometimes.
Yeah. Unhealthy.
Yep. Most of all, the greatest artists, comics, were created out of their trauma. That's what our brother Guru said. Babar said, happy birthday, Shannon. I love the new look. I'm ducked off during Leo season, though. So I want us to think about these mental strains that we have to deal with on an everyday basis, Shannon. The black woman tax. Shannon, it's your lane. Remember, somebody just told us the strong black woman, so we had to take that out, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is that like? The mental strain of being labeled the strong black woman.
Look, like I just said, like that's why when they brought that up, I was like, you're right, because we do throw it around without thinking about it, and that is a heavy lift. Like we're expected to take all the beatings, as you see with like women in the spotlight, right? They take all the beating, all the criticism, like everything you have to do it the best or you're gonna be torn apart. You have to look the best or you're gonna be torn apart. Don't slip up. But then it's at the same time, don't be too sexy, but don't look a mess, because they're gonna talk about you. If you look too good, they're gonna talk about you. If you know what I mean, like there's literally no way to win. And then on top of that, you see things like a Meg the Stallion situation where people are dragging her through the mud, but then you see Daffy and Joy by the same people being lifted up. Oh, she's every man's dream.
Absolutely.
Not to say she ain't a victim, but she's the dream woman though. But Meg the Stallion, she dated 4 people. She dated 4 people. She should have got shot. Like it's insane. Like, so it's a double standard when it comes to everything. When it comes to everything as a black woman. But then you're supposed to show up and support too. Don't let something happen to a black man. Like that's why I said when that man said he'd rather date a dog than a black woman, his family was calling for black people to come. Where y'all at?
I remember
She's not
that.
facing judgment because he's black. Yeah, we know. He didn't know though. I bet he would have been them same people that's like, oh, racism isn't real. Black women and their attitudes. But now you want our attitude to come uplift your story.
Man.
Okay. Okay.
I remember that vividly, Shannon, because like, you know, black people, we don't got no chill as a community. But we'll get back into that when we return. Don't go anywhere. This is the lunch break with Ray Nitty and the birthday girl, maybe Shannon.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Our children deserve a real chance to make it in life, and a good education is a passport to opportunity. At City Ford Collective, we're working to make sure there's a great Milwaukee school for every Milwaukee family, because more good options lead to better outcomes. And who doesn't want that? Together, we can give every child the foundation they need to thrive, and a stronger future for kids means a stronger future for Milwaukee. To learn more about our mission, visit us at cityfordcollective.org. That's cityfordcollective.org.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jakomick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakomick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to the lunch break with Ray Nitty, maybe Shannon, and DJ Brother Z, and the award-winning 1017 Truth. UW Milwaukee Roar program. At UW Milwaukee, students don't have to wait until college to start building their future. Roar Ready lets students in K through 12th grade join in hands-on programs across campus, from science and tech to arts, sports, and more. Students try new things, meet new people, and build skills that matter. Get started today at uwm.edu/roarready. Don't go anywhere, because Truth Nation, it's your chance to win. Yes, we are giving away a pair of tickets to Black Arts Fest MKE, happening Saturday, August 1st at the Summerfest grounds in Milwaukee. Don't miss an unforgettable day of music, culture, art, food, and community featuring artists, the Lattimore Brothers, and Dave Hollister live on stage. Listen every day for the Summerfest grounds. Listen every day for your cue to call and score your pair of tickets. Black Arts Fest MKE Saturday, August 1st at the Summerfest grounds. Brought to you by the award-winning 1017 The Truth, Milwaukee Black Talk. Hey, it's your birthday. It's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Content, you in first place. It's your birthday.
Yeah, me and my Beyonce wig.
Hey, I look in the Mercedes. Man, how y'all feeling, man? We having a good time. Happy birthday, Shannon, if you just joining us. Anita Nicole says, after moving from a declining neighborhood after 20 years of home ownership, we were falling asleep in our new home at 8:30 p.m. for the first few months. We forgot how peaceful sleep should be. That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
And you wonder why people be mad. Look, you ain't had a good night's rest in 20 years. That's how it be, though, and you forget how much stuff like that affects us. Like, for real, though, like, people like, why everybody in the hood got attitude? I can't sleep.
Man,
I'm hungry. The police done shot my cousin. Like, what more do you want from me?
It's a lot going
Don't
on.
be a woman.
It's a lot
Getting
going
sexually
on.
assaulted about every day. Like, it's just like, bro, it's too much. You wonder why people got attitude, but I digress.
Man.
Look, you really do forget how peaceful sleep is and how much it really shapes your day, your life, the way you go about your day to day. Man,
and I think it's important that we get therapy. We gonna work on getting a black therapist up here so we could get a lot deeper into this conversation, because I do think this might be one of the most important things as black people that our community need. I would say therapy and meditation. Meditation is so important. And I look at meditation like a car, right? If you just run your car over and over and over and over, it start to overheat. You got to shut it down and let it cool off and reset. And that's what meditation is for me, right? It's like shutting your mind down. Like we run our mind, we run 1 million thoughts a day and we just keep on living. We don't slow down to breathe and just be still and be silent. And I think that's what I'd love to see our community doing a little more of. Before we get out of here, though, man, there is some services that we want to make sure because, up here at Truth Nation, we want to make sure that people know where they could get these services as well. So you have Milwaukee County Behavioral Health Division has a 24/7 crisis line. That number is 414-257-7222. Once again, Milwaukee County Behavioral Health Division has a 24/7 crisis line. The number is 414-257-7222. And you have SAMHSA's 988 line. So if you're in crisis and you need right now, you can call or text 988, not just for suicide, but for any mental health emergency. It's free and it's 24/7. So we just want to make sure that we are sharing these services. Anita said heavy on the I can't sleep. Shannon, facts. Babar said walk on a trail. Yes, walking on a trail is so amazing as well. Just being out in nature and being silent. Mm-hmm. So many kids in our neighborhoods ain't even been to the lakefront.
Man. Yeah.
Just listening
It's
to
the
the
small
water is
things
powerful.
that can really get you where you got to go. Just like you said, listening to the water, being out in nature, so many of those things are powerful. Journaling, there's small steps you can take when you don't have those resources yet to kind of ground yourself. And it's important we just take care of ourselves and try to take care of each other.
Yeah. 100%,
My
y'all.
birthday wish to all of you is to do that.
Oh, look at that. Shannon made her birthday wish for us to take care of ourselves. Oh, and Shannon started our United Negro Fund, United Negro College Fund group as well. So we'll talk about that.
The lunch break
too.
is our group.
Yep. So if you want to sign up for the lunch break group, for the walk run for the United Negro College Fund, Shannon started the group. And me and Brother Z gonna be holding it down. DJ Brother Z. Once again, like Shannon said, make sure we're taking care of ourselves. That's her birthday wish. And I'll leave y'all with this thought. Growth is a daily process. We're not the same person we was yesterday, nor are we the same person we was 15 years ago. Long as we're always making sure that we're taking time to grow and improve every day, then we're on the right path. I'll also like to say, take time. Take time to slow down, breathe, think. Rest, relax is very important. Tell somebody you love them. Manon is up next on the Grapevine. If you know Shannon, call her. Wish her happy birthday. We love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. Don't go anywhere. The Grapevine is up next. Shannon, tell the people where they can find us at, please.
Definitely. Make sure you follow Ray Nitty at Ray Nitty across all platforms. That's RAYNITTI. And make sure you follow me, Maybe Shannon, across all platforms. MAYBESHANNON_. And make sure you guys follow the lunch break on Facebook. All right. Stay tapped in. Be here. Same time, same place tomorrow.
We out.